This is Legacy United Breakdown, in G2 colors of course, because Hasbro just can't reissue the hard to find one that everyone actually wants. In all seriousness though, this is actually a pretty good figure. I won't be keeping it as Breakdown forever, as I plan on making a custom drift out of it. It's not IDW or Bayverse inspired, this will be my own thing by the way, just thought I'd mention that. To start off in vehicle mode, whilst it is pretty simple, in my opinion more than the white version, it is honestly okay for what it is. Whilst it isn't a Countach like what the car fans want, I honestly don't care, as I like it as that. But it is kinda mid, probably because I'm not that much into the G2 colors. For size comparisons, here we have Legacy Knockouts, for obvious reasons. I mean, come on, Breakdown and Knockouts, like, I can't not put the two together. Legacy G-Axis, because Generation 2, it's... Why wouldn't I put G-Axis there? I mean, G-Axis is literally the second generation. And Kingdom Galvatron. Because, like, this is the Kingdom version, by the way, not the Legacy version. And also, here he is next to to a bunch of buddies of his. We have his obvious mold mate, Wild Rider. We have, Dead End, who's the other second generation Stunticon that I have. But I did kinda modify him a little, like, I painted the windows black, and also painted a darker shade of red. And also, my only other Countach in my collection, G1 Red Alert, which is noticeably smaller than Breakdown. Also, I'm not going to show the transformation, as this will be a quicker review than most. I'm just feeling a little burnt out right now, so yeah. So, here's the robot mode, and honestly, it's much better than the vehicle. The purple actually seems to break up the sign color here, unlike the vehicle mode, where it's plastered onto the bottom, and only the windows and black Decepticon insignia break up the colors. Also, yes, that is the Decepticon insignia, but the Generation 2 version. So, basically, G-Axis' Decepticons. And it's not just the purple, the sign on the torso does something similar. I also like the glushy bluish paint on the face. It's a shame that I'll be painting that over when I'm doing my drift custom. Also, I do have some paint on the figure, that's just me testing out colors for drift. Its articulation is pretty normal for a standard deluxe, minus some wrist swivels and up and down movement at the head, but honestly it's good enough for me. Also, I know this probably isn't the best place to announce it, but I will be remastering a few of my previous videos, like the Megatron and Tarn comic dub stop motion thing, which I used Epsilon Studios audio, and also the Lost Autobots, and even Siege Act 1, which, cause I just a little disappointed with them. Because I prefer the Stunticons being different from each other, I had Breakdown's backpack display different to how I display Wild Riders, so it has to be articulated a bit to get the full 360 on the arms. His accessories are pretty dumb, but I understand why. He's part of a combiner. It's just a gun and the spoiler from the vehicle mode, and they can combine to form this pretty stupid looking X. I kind of wish the spoiler was, like, molded into the legs, but oh well, it is what it is, and it's a good spoiler, but if they wanted to make it an accessory, I feel like they should have, like, at least cut it in half and had a way to, like, put them together, but it's a combiner, so I guess all the budget went into that. But at the same time, he is a retool of Wild Rider, so I'm not too sure. And also, this isn't like the original Legacy version, so surely they could have had a way to make the spoiler more convenient, as they did actually put, like, the details for the Countach, like the lines and stuff. I'm not that big of a car expert, but he looks more like a Countach than the original Legacy version. I know, like, the box set had something similar with, like, the details, but yeah. For size comparisons, here we have the Lux Class Knockout, who he's both better and worse to transform than Jez, and it's just that some joints are kind of stiff, but like the head doesn't like to fall out when you're transforming him, so I've kind of split down the middle on him. Legacy Giaxus, it's kind of bringing me back to Annihilation 2 with him. Kingdom Galvatron, and also his fellow Stunticons and Quintashas, and also Dragstrip, but I couldn't really be bothered to transform him as well. So yeah. It's not a bad transformation, I'm just a little tired. Anyways, Breakdown was quite a good figure. Whilst I'll try to find a G1 version amongst the millions of scalpers, it is quite good for what it is. Also, this is what the combine mode looks like. It's alright. There's not really much to say about it though, it's a leg. Wait, yeah, that's the end of the review. Finn.